Segmenting words into sounds. In a previous lesson, you learned about how to blend sounds. Remember, when you blend sounds, it means that you put single sounds together to make a word. During today's lesson, you will learn about how to segment sounds. Figuring out the individual sounds that make up a word is called segmenting. Once you identify all of the sounds in a word, you can put them together to read the word. Understanding how sounds combine to make words will help you be more strategic when attempting to figure out unknown words in a text. Separating words and syllables into individual sounds will help you read and spell by matching letters to the sounds they represent. I will say the word of the picture below sound by sound. How many sounds did you hear in this word? Fan. You heard 3 sounds. I will say the word of the picture below, sound by sound. Hold up your fingers to show how many sounds are in the word. Sh, I, p. If you held up 3 fingers, you are correct. The sounds in the word are sh, I, p. I will say the word of the picture below, sound by sound. Hold up your fingers to show how many sounds are in the word. K, L, I, P. If you held up 4 fingers, you are correct. The sounds in the word are K, L, I, P. To read the word below, I will say each individual sound. K, P. I have segmented the sounds in the word cup. Try segmenting the word by separately reading the sounds each letter makes. You should have said t. We have segmented the sounds in the word hot. Try segmenting the word by separately reading the sounds each letter makes. You should have said s, p, I, n. We have segmented the sounds in the word spin. When I spell a word, I sound it out to identify each sound, so I know which letters to use to spell it. For example, in the word fin, I would sound out the f and use the letter F. I would sound out the I and use the letter I, and I would sound out the N and use the letter N. Fin. Let's do another one. We will sound out the word of the picture below to identify each sound in the word. Then we will identify which letters to use to spell it. Fist. I, s, t. Fist. What letter would you use to represent the f sound? If you said F, you are correct. What letter would you use to represent the I sound? If you said I, you are correct. What letter would you use to represent the S sound? If you said S, you are correct. And lastly, what letter would you use to represent the T sound? If you said T, you are correct. You may now go to the Try It section and then the Show What You Know section of the lesson. Digraphs. Today we will be learning about digraphs. Digraphs are two letters that represent one new sound when put together. What are some common digraphs? You will notice that the letters that make up digraphs are on the green tiles. This is because both of those letters work together to create one new sound, so they are located on one tile. So what are some of the common digraphs? SH, which says shh. CH, which says ch. TH, which says th or th. WH, which says w. And PH, which says f. Examples of the digraph sound sh in words: crash, shoelace, bishop. Notice that the digraph sh can come in different parts of the word. For example, in the word crash, it comes at the end of the word. In shoelace, it comes at the beginning of the word. And in bishop, it comes in the middle of the word at the end of the first syllable. Examples of the digraph sound ch in words: chips, rich, lunchbox. Notice that the digraph ch can come in different parts of the word. For example, in the word chips, it comes at the beginning of the word. In rich, it comes at the end of the word. And in lunchbox, it comes in the middle of the word at the end of the first syllable. Examples of the digraph sound th in words: thirsty, math, bathtub. Notice that the digraph th can come in different parts of the word. For example, in the word thirsty, it comes at the beginning of the word. In math, it comes at the end of the word. And in bathtub, it comes in the middle of the word at the end of the first syllable. Voiced versus unvoiced digraph th in words. The digraph th can make two different sounds. It can make the unvoiced sound, such as in the word think. It can also make the voiced sound, such as in the word there. You will notice when making the unvoiced sound, like in the word think, your vocal cords do not vibrate. But when making the voiced sound, like in the word there, your vocal cords do vibrate. Repeat after me as I say the following words so you can practice feeling the voiced digraph th. Then, that, although. Repeat after me one more time. This time, put your hand on your throat so you can feel the vibration. Then, that, although. Examples of the digraph sound w in words: whale, whisk, whipped, like whipped icing or whipped cream. Notice that the digraph wh comes at the beginning of these words. In multisyllabic words, if the second syllable contains the digraph wh, it will always come at the beginning of the syllable. For example, anywhere, cartwheel, overwhelmed. Notice that the wh is always at the beginning of the second syllable in these words. Examples of the digraph sound f in words: phone, graph, pamphlet. Notice that the digraph ph can come in different parts of the word. For example, in the word phone, it comes at the beginning of the word. In graph, it comes at the end of the word. And in pamphlet, it comes in the middle of the word at the beginning of the second syllable. Ch and ch. The English language has gone through a lot of spelling changes in the past 500 years. Perhaps that is why different letter combinations can stand for the same sound. In today's lesson, you'll learn about CH and TCH, which both stand for the sound ch. We will be working with the sound ch, as in the words chop or pitch. Listen for the ch sound at the beginning of the following words. Chip, ch, I, p, chip. Chin, ch, I, n, chin. Chick, ch, I, k, chick. Now, listen for the ch sound at the end of the following words. Inch, I, n, ch, inch. Hatch, h, a, ch, hatch. Rich, r, I, ch, rich. I will say a few words. Repeat the words after I say them. If you hear the ch sound at the beginning of the word, give a thumbs up. If you hear the ch sound at the end of the word, give a thumbs down. If you do not hear the ch sound, cross your fingers to make an X. The first word is chair. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or do you cross your fingers to make an X? Chair. If you gave a thumbs up, you are correct. You hear the ch sound at the beginning of the word chair. The next word is shrimp. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or should you cross your fingers to make an X? Shrimp. If you crossed your fingers, you are correct. You do not hear the ch sound in the word shrimp. The last word is peach. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or do you cross your fingers to make an X? If you said thumbs down, you are correct. You hear the ch sound at the end of the word peach. Let's go back to the words chair and shrimp. Sometimes the ch sound and the sh sound can be easily confused. Do you have any idea why? Say the sounds ch and sh. Focus on what you are doing in your mouth to produce those sounds. Ch, sh, ch, sh. You should notice that your mouth, teeth, and tongue are in the same position when producing these sounds. The only difference is the airflow. When you produce the ch sound, like in the word chair, the airflow is quickly cut off. Repeat after me. Ch, 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 chair. When you produce the sh sound, like in the word shrimp, the airflow can be continuous. In other words, you can stretch out the sound. Repeat after me. Shh, 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 shrimp. Because both sounds are produced similarly in your mouth, they can sometimes be a little confusing, so make sure that you're focusing on the airflow in your mouth. Let's do another round. I will say a few words. Repeat the words after I say them. If you hear the ch sound at the beginning of the word, give a thumbs up. If you hear the ch sound at the end of the word, give a thumbs down. And if you do not hear the ch sound, cross your fingers to make an X. The first word is match. match. You should have given a thumbs down. You hear the ch sound at the end of the word match. The next word is chicken. Chicken. You should have given a thumbs up. You hear the ch sound at the beginning of the word chicken. Our last word is ship. Ship. You should have crossed your fingers because you do not hear the ch sound in the word ship. You may remember that earlier I shared that the ch sound can be represented by the letters CH or TCH. But how do you know when to spell a word with CH or with TCH? The easiest way to know is to learn the rule for when to use TCH. Take a look at the words below. Pitch, which, catch, fetch. What are some things you notice that the words have in common? If you said that the TCH always comes at the end of the word, you got it. You will only use the TCH spelling at the end of a one-syllable word. You may have also noticed that the vowel sound in the syllable is the short vowel sound. You will only use the TCH spelling at the end of a one-syllable word if the vowel is right before the ch sound and the vowel makes the short vowel sound. For example, in the word pitch, we hear the short vowel sound I, and that short vowel I comes right before the ch sound in the word pitch. So therefore, it is spelled with the TCH ending. If the ch sound comes at the beginning of the word or syllable, then you use the CH spelling. You will also use the CH spelling at the end of a one-syllable word if the vowel right before the ch makes the long vowel sound, or if there is a consonant between the ch sound in the word. For example, in the word peach, we hear the long vowel sound E before that ch sound. Because we hear that long vowel sound, we spell the ch sound with CH. Another example is in the word bench. Even though we hear the short sound, the sound that comes right before the ch is n, which is a consonant sound. Anytime there is a consonant just before that ch sound, you are going to spell it with the CH spelling. Here are a few examples of words that follow the spelling rules we learned in today's lesson. Match, chip, drench. You may now go to the Try It section and then the Show What You Know section of the lesson.